Hello guys, Crispy here and welcome back to another video. In this one, my friends, I'm going to be testing the GeForce RTX 3080 Ti in Red Dead Redemption 2. This one is the Founders Edition model of the card. We are running it without an overclock, as you can see right here, and with the latest Nvidia drivers, 511.79 at the time of recording the video. Over in Tech Power-Ups GPU-Z, you can check out all of its specs. We are using resizable bar, by the way, it's enabled. And 12GB GDDR6X, PCI Express 4.0 x 16, all the usual stuff from the 3080 Ti. Over on the left, we're pairing it with a Ryzen 9 5900X and 32GB of RAM, 3200 CL14 memory. Let's get right into the game, shall we? And first of all, let's go through the settings. We're playing at 1080p using the Ultra settings here. As you can see, I actually set everything to the maximum, aside from like FXAA, MSAA, and the tree tessellation at the bottom of it, as well as motion blur, because, well, it's motion blur. We're also going to test this one at 1440p, 4K, and 8K later on into the video, and also using the Hardware Unboxed optimized settings. What? Are you serious? Oh my god. I first selected the normal Ultra settings preset, and I was getting like 70 FPS at 4K resolution native. And now we were seeing like 70s, but maybe things were still loading. Still, this is 100 FPS at 1080p resolution with a 3080 Ti, guys. This game is super intensive, oh boy. But as I said, if you set everything manually to Ultra in this game, aside from like the anti-aliasings and tree tessellation, which doesn't really do anything, just lowers your FPS like crazy, you will get insanely low FPS. What just happened? Alright, let's restart the counting system here. Ooh, it's getting really dark, but I think it's not nighttime yet. But look at that, we're getting 70s at 1080p with an RTX 3080 Ti. This is why you shouldn't really use the Ultra settings, the absolute maxed out settings in this game, because honestly, it doesn't look too different from the optimized settings that we're also going to test later into the video, and it's just ridiculously intensive. I think we're going to get like 120 plus maybe using optimized settings, and it will look pretty much the same. And now we're getting 70s to 80s and 90s. Wow, I wasn't really expecting this, honestly. Okay, 2560 by 1440 using the same maxed settings aside from AA and this right here. And let's see how it performs. Is it getting more FPS? No, okay, it's dropping into the 60s at times. All right, maybe looking that direction wasn't really too intensive. How is this even possible? I really didn't think that the Ultra settings or maxed out settings almost would perform like this. Actually, is it fair to call these Ultra settings, guys? Because if you set it to Ultra, like the preset, it performs way better, as I told you. So I'm not really sure if we should call these Ultra settings. Look at this, 70s around here. This is really intensive, by the way. Yeah, so it's still well above 60. I don't think it will drop. There are a few frame time spikes over there in the graph. Roach, what are you doing? Come on, buddy. You can do this. All right. You're all right, boy. Man, this is just so beautiful, guys. Every time I launch Red Dead Redemption 2 with a sort of decent GPU, you know, not with like GeForce 705s like I tested the last time, I am just amazed at these gorgeous graphics. I just can't believe this is a 4-year-old game at this point. I think we're almost there, though. Oh, dropping very close to 60 there. I saw like 61 for a second. Lower 60s around here. We were seeing 70s at 1080p resolution, so the drop in FPS by increasing the resolution is not really that high. Disturbing the pace. What have I done? I'm just walking here with Roach. Seeing if the FPS drop from 60. I guess people just don't like the FPS dropping from 60, so they're preventing me from doing so. But hey, anyway, 78 FPS average, 56% lows, couple of frame time spikes here and there, but not really major. 3840 by 2160, 4K Ultra settings here, or max settings, somewhat around that, you know. It's not really completely maxed out once again, but hey, it's close. Let's see. Oh boy. Yes. All right, so it does definitely drop from 60 like this, guys. Look at that. Oh, yeah, okay. It's still not bad by any means. I could still play the game very well like this. It feels okay, especially because it's a third-person game. If it was a first-person shooter, it would be a lot different. But yeah, this is still completely playable. It's absolutely gorgeous at 4K. You can see all of that detail. It's really amazing, guys. But we got some police after us. God damn it. No. Leave me alone. I wasn't doing anything. Like, I was just seeing the FPS and people want to kill me. All right, we gotta move, Roach. We gotta move. This is no time to rest now. 50s and 60s is what we get, at least inside of Saint Denis. Come on, Roach. Roach, no. You killed my boy, Roach. He's not dead, I think, but he's injured. We gotta kill these bastards, guys. God damn it. Give me your Roach. All right, let's go. Let's go. I want your roaches. Come on. Uh-oh, this is not gonna work. This is not gonna work. Uh-oh. Let's, do I have some medicine? No, I don't think so. I'm dead. Okay, then. Now we know that we shouldn't disturb the peace of people here in Saint Denis, so let's just get out of here. I guess we've seen, like, most intensive scenario already, so this is it for 4K. But as I told you, I wasn't really dropping from 60 before when I tested this at the sort of ultra settings preset. This game that has no presets really, but hey, when you push the slider to the maximum, it's way less intensive than this, and you can actually get 60 plus all of the time, or at least almost all of the time. I didn't really test the entire game, of course. But yeah, this is still pretty good, though. This is now 4320p resolution, 8K using the ultra or maxed out settings, whatever you want to call it. I don't know. Maxed out without AA, I guess. And look at that VRAM utilization, guys. It actually uses 12 gigabytes almost. Holy crap. Holy! Oh my god, Arthur! I died! Oh my god, I'm stupid. Okay, I am so sorry. It was looking so gorgeous, though. And look at that, even this little cutscene or whatever this is, just the sky rendering, it gets 22 FPS. Why are we here now? Oh my god, look at the textures. It's just gorgeous, guys. This is 4 times 4K resolution, by the way, and it's insane. I mean, one could say that this is a cinematic experience, kind of, right? It's close to 24 FPS. Maybe if you overclock this card a bit, you can actually achieve the 24 frames per second on average. But of course, nobody should do this. I am wondering, though, will it be playable using DLSS at the 8K resolution? And I totally forgot to use DLSS at 4K, by the way. So Nvidia DLSS, well, let's do like balanced. It still looks super detailed, guys. It's basically the same in terms of visual fidelity, at least on a 27-inch monitor. And look at that, we are now above 30 frames per second. Just slightly, and it will still drop, of course, but wow, this is very impressive, guys. Holy crap, like, it's so damn sharp. It's so damn sharp. You can see the ripples in the water from here, like below the bridge almost. Like, it's crazy how this game looks. Oh my gosh, dude. Maybe if you want to play for a little bit, just take a look at the beautiful surroundings and maybe experience what we will be able to experience at like 60 FPS in a year or so with the 4000 series. Yeah, you can have a glimpse of the future right here, I guess. It's just, I mean, I am lost for words right now. This is absolutely beautiful. And we are back to it after a fresh restart. 1080p resolution using the Hardware Unboxed optimized settings. As you can see, these are the settings. These provide the best visuals to performance ratio, basically. And it still looks really damn good. Look at those insanely high FPS that we're getting right now. We went from like 80-something, 90 FPS average at 1080p Ultra or maxed out settings, and now we're seeing 160. That's just completely crazy and insane. The difference, dude. It's a little bit softer now. Maybe that's because I just played at 8K resolution and now we're back to 1080p. And we are actually CPU bound at the moment. As you can see, GPU is not maxed out. But these are just insanely high FPS. Look at this. In the middle of these fields, we still get the same FPS. Middle of the forest, same thing, maybe slightly lower, but the GPU utilization is never maxed out here at 1080p using these settings. Something like an RTX 3080 should also do exactly the same job here, because it won't really be maxed out, especially if you pair these cards with a Ryzen 7 5800X, a 5900X. Yeah, you'll see around the same FPS. If you pair it with the i7 12th gen or an i9 12th gen, you should still see a little bit higher FPS, but the GPU utilization shouldn't really be maxed out sometimes as well, at least, because it's really low at this point, 60% usage there. But anyways, that's it. This is more of a CPU intensive area, of course, so it drops more. 2560 by 1440 now, still using the same settings here, of course, didn't change anything. And will you look at that? It's pretty much the same thing all over again. Same FPS because the GPU utilization is still not maxed out. So we're still seeing what the 5900X is capable of, mostly here at this resolution and settings. Maybe in the swamp or jungle area we will see maxed out GPU utilization, probably, because it was getting like 80% at 1080p there. So yeah, we might see a GPU bottleneck finally. But again, guys, this is very impressive. It's still a high refresh rate experience at 1440p resolution. Would you actually choose to play at ultra settings with like 60, 70, maybe 80 frames per second, or these settings optimized for visual/performance and get 123 FPS on average? Like, the difference is just so huge in frame rate that even though this is a single player title and you don't really need a high refresh rate, I think I would still pick these, because it looks really good still. Alright, now that we're out of the town, we are not CPU bound anymore. GPU utilization is up there. For some reason I have noticed... Oh my god, this boy! Roach! You are so annoying at times. Anyways, I've seen in other videos as well that the 3080 Ti and other Ampere GPUs don't really get fully maxed out. 99% GPU utilization at these settings in Red Dead Redemption 2. So that's why it's at like 94. I think at 4K it will be at 93 most of the time. That's a bit weird, but nothing to complain about still. Like, these are insanely high FPS. We are now GPU bound at this point, and it's still a high refresh rate experience in a forest area, which again is a little bit more GPU intensive. What is this over here? What is happening? Why is it so dark all of a sudden? What the hell? Oh, this is weird. It's like a haunted house or something, right? If I move away from here, will it be better? No. Okay, maybe it's just a storm approaching us right now. Again, really nice experience here at 1440p and a high refresh rate one. And this is what I would expect from a 3080 Ti, not the 60 to 70 FPS that we were seeing before. 3840 by 2160. And let's see the FPS. As you can see, GPU usage, actually it's a little bit higher than at 1440p. It was at 94%, now it's at 95, 96, but it's still not at 99 for some reason. And we are getting close to 100 FPS, around 90 right now. Much, much better than what we saw previously. I'm just here to save you. Get on the horse. Whoa, this is interesting. I got the spotlight now because the guy has a gun. What the heck? Interesting. Very, very interesting. Yeah, the clouds are moving, so I guess that's what happened. Anyways, now we can see the quality properly, and it looks really damn impressive, doesn't it? Were there supposed to be some reflections here in this water? Maybe not. It's just mud, I guess. Let's get to that water and see it, actually. Okay. Yeah, maybe the water is a little bit less detailed, I guess. Yeah, the reflections especially. But it still looks really good. Basically, this is gonna be the 60 plus FPS experience at 4K native resolution. Don't even bother turning on DLSS. It's just not worth it at this point. The FPS are already high enough, in my opinion. And yeah, just have fun over here. By the way, if you enable DLSS at the 4K res using ultra settings, you will get 60 plus FPS. We were, after all, getting like 50 plus, basically. So that's also an option. So this is the other intensive area inside of Saint Denis. That guy's playing copyrighted music, so shut the heck up. Thank you. All right, let's not disturb the peace here, right? That is not the way to get out of the horse, Arthur. What the hell? This game sometime. Anyways, dropping down into like the lower 80s. Really smooth. Shut up! 7680 by 4320, still with the same settings all over again. Hardware Unboxed optimized, and let's see. It seems like it's somewhat playable. It's getting around the same FPS as the other settings using balanced DLSS, so this is not too bad, actually, especially when you consider the insane amount of pixels coming from the 8K resolution, guys. It's just crazy. It's 32 million pixels, guys. Shut the heck up. I told you. Okay, we're good. Yes, that wasn't an armed assault, right? Okay, we're good. No, disturbing the peace again. They're gonna shoot at me because of that. God damn it, we gotta get rid of the witness. This is it. This is the witness. Get out of here. Now we got a ton of witnesses. Okay. Right, so, no, Roach, we gotta get out of here. We gotta get out of here. All right, it's not too bad. It's hovering around 30 frames per second, which is okay in Red Dead Redemption 2, you know. A lot of people played this game at 30 frames per second because of Xboxes and PlayStations 4s. Yes, can I jump this? Oh my god! We need to go, Roach. Come on. Oh boy. All right, I'm trying not to die here. All right, there we go. We got this. No. Run away from them. Go in this direction. We got remedies now. That's great. Okay. We should be fine, guys. We should be fine. They're still after us, though. Look at that. It doesn't really move too much from 30 frames, so enabling some DLSS will actually make it playable-ish, which is very impressive indeed. Come on, get away from me here. And remember, you can always overclock the card a bit more as well. Damn, that's a huge alligator there. You can actually achieve 30 plus all of the time if you really want to, just by a simple overclock, I guess. This is impressive, guys. Very impressive indeed. I guess that's been it, guys. Thank you very much for watching this video. I hope it was informative and helpful to you. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already. Comment down below to show your support. It's always appreciated. And as always, I love you all. Bye-bye.